Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range tonight doing a little bit of plinking, a little bit of target practice. I'm really getting this gun out really for the first time and trying it out other than a couple of shots across the garage. But what we have here is my Benjamin Super Streak, and it's a pretty cool gun. These were they claimed up to 1,500 feet per second with these, which, you know, we all know how that goes with the power claims from most of these manufacturers. But I did test this one across the chronograph with some 7-grain Meister Kugans, and I was well over 1,100 feet per second, and a couple of them pushed real close to 1,200 feet per second, and I think that's pretty good. I do have some 5-grain pellets, and I really just didn't want to shoot that. It was pretty loud in the garage, and I really just didn't want to shoot any more supersonic shots in the garage like that. So one of these days I'll remember to bring my chronograph out here with me, and we'll have that to go with. But so I have been doing a little bit of playing around with this. I didn't measure the trigger yet, but I actually did the Crosman RC bearing mod, which I have. If you go back and search for my Barra 1100Z trigger modifications, it's basically the same thing. There's 100 other videos on YouTube as well showing how to do that modification as well, and it made an amazing difference. The trigger actually wasn't terrible on this one. Most of these Crosman triggers are just outright garbage before they're modified, but this one actually was not too bad. But it was long and creepy, and wasn't real heavy, but now it has no creep at all. It's a really nice single stage trigger, probably right around 2 pounds, maybe a little bit less, and I think it's going to shoot. So I've got right now I don't remember the brand. It's an Amazon 3 to 9 by 40. It says 3 to 9 by 40 EG on it. And there's actually a couple of brands that have these, but they claim that they're Springer rated scopes. So we're going to put that to the test. If anything's going to kill a scope, this guy shooting almost 1,200 feet per second is probably going to do it. I did shoot a couple of groups with it, with a couple different pellets, and it did good with the Crosman Premier Hollow Points. So we're going to do a group with those, and it also did pretty good with these 10.5 grain Ultra Magnums. I think it did better with the Hollow Points. But when I was testing this and zeroing it earlier, the wind was really blowing out here, so hopefully my point of impact doesn't change too much because of the wind actually being gone now. But this is actually not a bad little scope. It's pretty clear. I have it just off from highest magnification. It did kind of goober up right at 9 power, but if I take it down to about 8.5, it's actually focusing really nice. But that's kind of common with these real cheap scopes. So if I destroy this thing with my $1,200 or 1,200 foot per second air rifle, I think I might be out 29 bucks. But let's go ahead and see what we can do. I have splatterburst targets on my target board at 25 yards, and I'm just making sure I had my camera running. It's clear enough I can see that the camera is running, so that's saying something. But let's go ahead and see what we can do. This thing is quiet. When it was going supersonic, it was not quiet. It does have some muzzle report, but as far as when I'm saying quiet, the action is very, very quiet in this thing. And I assume that's because of the nitro piston. But, oh no, this is not a nitro piston. This is a spring. What am I thinking about? The replacement for this was a nitro piston. So I was having a little trouble earlier. I mean, the wind was literally blowing like 20 miles an hour, not 20 minutes ago out here. And I was chasing zero around, so it actually looks like it's doing a little bit better. But, oh yeah, might have to take another handful of clicks to the left, but other than that, I think we got this thing dialed in pretty good. So these are it's a brand new tin. I literally just left Walmart over there getting some groceries, and I picked up a tin of 7.9 grain hollow points, and I just opened them up out here. I'm glad I did, because I mean, it was shooting all right with the other pellets. I tried some Barracuda match pellets, and it didn't do so good with those, but that could have also been the wind. And I also have some Norma Golden Trophies, and it didn't do bad with those. It didn't do bad with those at all, but I was shooting that Diana, and I keep wanting to turn the, I've got my friend's Diana Model 45 out here, and I keep wanting to flip the safety off, because that one's got an automatic safety. All right, except for that one flyer that's in the middle of the bullseye. It's a good looking group. It's funny, you got your flyer is actually the only bullet that is at your point of aim. Right, it's nothing to sneeze at. That's respectable. Let's go ahead and do a group with these Ultra Magnums. I don't know why I haven't been doing 6-shot groups lately, but 20% more fun, right? I know I was talking about putting a peep sight on here, and I still may. I actually have to find one that'll fit. This has got a really wide rail. This dovetail rail that's on here is it's more like 12 millimeters instead of 11. And I actually tried a couple of peep sights from a couple of my other target guns, and they won't open up wide enough to fit on this rail. So I need to find one that will actually fit on there. I've got a couple others to still try back at the house. All right, that almost went through the same hole. It's so much nicer to try to zero rifles when there's no wind. This is a good looking gun, but the stock's been kind of beat up on it a little bit. Wow, that's looking really nice. Unless I'm just completely missing it. So this is I flinched that one. That was me. I was moving my head because I was getting some glare from the sun, and I flinched just as I was squeezing the trigger. So we'll throw that one out and hopefully have a better group. That's better. All right, let's. So I'm gonna bring one more out. So I got two more here. We'll throw that one that dropped low there because that was all me. That was, and it will hopefully. It's looking like a really nice group. Oh, another one dropped low. That one was not me. That was. That's unfortunate. Still a really fun gun. All right. Well, most of them went almost in the same hole. I want to do one more group. I'm going to do these with the Barracuda matches, and I'll only do 5 with that one. But I really want to see, now that the wind's gone, if that changes my outcome here at all. I'm going to go to that same splatter burst, but I'll go up to the 12 o'clock position. I did zero this with the 7.9 grain, so that's why these 10 grain ones are dropping a little low. Or a lot low. Hopefully that isn't the indication of this scope coming unwound on me here. All right, that's looking okay. Looking really nice. Of course, I start talking and then things go flying all over the place. But so far, I'm really happy with that group from those hollow points. And this group here is coming together real nice. Oh yeah, there you go. That'll put a smile on your face. Could use this thing actually does have a BDC reticle in it, so I could, let's see, it's 2 ticks down on the BDC reticle. So if I held 2 ticks up, I would be right on the money. So anyway, there you go. There is my first outing with the Benjamin Super Streak. So what I've been researching the next one in line that came out after they discontinued the Super Streak. They came out with the Trail XL, and that is a nitro piston. It's almost the identical gun. Even the stock, I think, crosses right over, which I may, if I can find a cheap enough replacement, I might put a replacement stock on this one. Like I said, this one's a little beat up. The rest of the action is in perfect shape. All of the other parts are in perfect shape, but the stock's a little beat up on it. So if I can find a cheap enough stock, I'll might throw one on there. But if I don't, it's still a great shooting gun. So anyway, hope you guys liked the video. I do want to make a little bit of an announcement for the channel. I have been accepted to be a Pyramid affiliate, and same basic principle as the Amazon affiliate or my Buck Rail affiliate, all that sort of thing. There'll be a link down below in the description, if you click on that link and go over to Pyramid, I think you'll actually be included with that single click. They'll be included a small discount for you guys. I'm not exactly sure how that works yet, but if you click on my link and go over there and shop, it's not going to cost you any more than you normally would, and you can shop all the great stuff that Pyramid has. I believe that will also work. Well, I don't know how that'll work, but the Airgun Depot is like a sibling to Pyramid Air, so I actually applied to both of them, and they said, well, you've already applied to us for affiliate, when I got the answer back from Airgun Depot. So, but there you go. Things are growing, things are changing. Hopefully that'll be a nice, exciting addition to the channel. I really want to try to get some items for review from them too, and we'll see how that goes down the road. Exciting times at Walnut and Steel. So anyway, rambled on enough. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.